And welcome back. The Renner Royals begin play in the Central Plains Regional starting tomorrow, along with the host team, Sioux Falls West. The Royals wrapped up a great season by going unbeaten in the state tournament and beating perennial powerhouse Rapid City Post 22 in the title game 6-4. And the fact that this tournament is right here in their own backyard is going to be a huge plus for Jack Van Leur's very good team. And he is happy with how well his team is progressing.
You know, this has been our goal. We wanted our program to be a top-notch program. You know, everybody's always chasing Rapid City Post 22 because their program is run so well. And, you know, we just had that in mind that, you know, we want to be that team that's with them at the end of the year, every single year, and we're getting there.
Yes, they are. It was Renner's first ever state title, but this is a very talented team that would like to make the next step this year as well in front of their home fans. Again, here's a look at who plays who tomorrow. 4 o'clock game, Renner against the Wisconsin champion, and at 7:45, Sioux Falls West against the Minnesota runners-up. That's at Sioux Falls Stadium, the Birdcage. There were 3 teams with Class B title hopes in Legion Baseball starting today. 2 of those met in the first game for the right to play the host team Lennox in the title game. Redfield against Hartford Humboldt. Look at this gun. That is Tyler Lundberg throwing out the base stealer. No score in the 3rd inning. Bottom of 3 now. Bases loaded. Watch the nice play by Bennett Osborne, who actually was named MVP of the entire tournament for throwing a pair of shutouts. Great play there. Then finally he gets some support. Noah Haney with a base hit to left. The run scores, and it's a 1-0 lead for Redfield. And Osborne was really good again. As I said, he had 2 shutouts in the tournament. One of those was today. There's your final out. So Redfield wins 1-0, and they advance to the championship game against Lennox. Let's go to the highlights here. First inning for Lennox. J.D. Kirchner steps to the plate, and he is going to drop one where they aren't. 2 runs are going to score. Lennox takes the lead 2-0. Great pitching today, great defense today. Watch this play by Lennox. Lennox's Holden Wagner. Nice sliding grab. It's still 2-0 in the 5th inning. 7th inning, tying run at the plate for Redfield. Connor Jessen squips it, and Tyson Stabner, the pitcher, with a 3-hitter. Really nice play right there. Now we're down to the last out for Redfield with Stabner on the mound looking for the shutout, and he is going to get it. They win 2-0. You know, we talked about it, I think it was last week, we had John Kirchner saying he has 15 guys that can pitch. What incredible depth. They win their 3rd state title. They won in 53 and they won in 93.
Well, it's a team effort with this group. We used 8 different guys on the mound. We used 15 players. We have 18 on the roster. We pulled up some young kids. They stepped up, came through. Obviously, we're senior dominated, having 10 of those, but everybody here contributed all year, and it's just been a wonderful ride with this group.
So again, they win it 2-0, your final score. 3rd Legion championship for Lennox. Stabner with a 3-hitter today in the victory. The Twins won a thriller last night over Atlanta, and they were down 11-0 tonight. 11-0. Nelson Cruz hits a home run. That makes it 11-1. Mitch Garver hits a home run, makes it 11-3. Nelson Cruz comes up again. Next inning, 3-run homer. It's 11-6. I know you're looking at me like, are they going to do this? I don't think so. Let's go to the scoreboard. It's the 9th inning. It's 12-6, but hey, I had to show those. They made it interesting. Nelson Cruz, they can't get him out right now. All right, the Canaries had lost 18 of 22 before tonight's game in Grand Prairie against the Texas Air Hogs, a team that has won only 19 games all year, so this is a game you should win. Brett Vertigan with the RBI double makes it 1-0. Now it's a 1-1 ball game in the 4th inning when Clint Coulter just hits a rope to left field. That makes it a 2-1 game. They would score 2 runs in this inning. Jordan Ebert steps to the plate, and Ebert hits one out into center field on a hop. That's going to score a run, makes it 3-1. However, the Air Hogs would tie it, and then they would take the lead on a throwing error before Ale Lago in the 8th inning. He kind of stands there and admires it because he knows it's net bound. That made it a 4-4 ball game, and then Graham Lowe steps to the plate. A big top of the 8th inning for the Canaries. This ball is right over the right fielder. 2 runs would score on this. They score 5 runs in the 8th inning, and take an 8-4 lead. That's where the ball game is right now, 8-4 in the 9th inning. The news that Bernard Langer and Davis Love III will be here for the Sanford International, terrific. But when we recently told you that Jack was coming back for an encore performance, that to me was the best news of all for fans of this generation of golfers. And for Andy North, he gets to play with a Golden Bear once again, and even he was amazed by the turnout for last year's exhibition.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, it's to get Jack here, and you know, we've been doing these for probably 5 or 6 years, and it just adds such a different. And the tour fought it because they didn't. It's not part of the tournament,
right.
But, you know, and it's been fantastic. Absolutely been fantastic.
Thank you, Andy. I love it. It was fantastic. There's the Golden Bear. I mean, that was unbelievable. And we get to see him again this year. We'll be right back.